Welcome back. In the previous video, we saw how to set up WhatsApp bot for your system by running this following command. In this video, we'll go through the list of functions available on WhatsApp bot and how to use them. So just to have a recap, in the last video, we saw how to set up WhatsApp bot in our system by right clicking on the certain points. So once that is done, we'll see how to actually use WhatsApp bot in a useful and meaningful way. So if you remember, we gave the name Nanda in the previous setup name. So you can give whatever name which you gave for your setup here. So let's start very simple. This is the first function of WhatsApp bot. That is just to check whether new messages are there or not. If you remember in the previous video, this is done using checking the notification dot here. So whenever the notification dot is there, we can see red color, and WhatsApp bot, as you remember, might have captured the exact coordinates of where this is located. It gets the pixel values and checks for the whether it's red or green, just to differentiate whether new messages are available or not. And whenever you call an instance of WhatsApp bot or you create an instance, it goes into the default group. That is the group name which you specified, so that new messages won't be missed there. So whenever you run or create an instance, that will happen. So let's start slowly here. So I'll just run the program. So now I am not controlling, it's the program is directly taking care of the keyboard and mouse events. So it will now go into the default group, which was 123 as we mentioned here, and it will go and stay there. Now of course, after it minimizes after going inside the group, and since we have not it's not given any while true or something, the program has stopped. So usually you can have WhatsApp that keeps listening for the messages. So as you can see, it returns true, that is we have new messages. So before reading what the new messages, let us first clear the old messages which were received. So for previously this I have used this module to send previous some messages and read as well. So let's just see what are the previously sent and received messages by calling this function. That is the WhatsApp bot dot get previous messages. So I'll again run this. So one thing is, like, this previous messages function only returns the function, or only returns the messages that were actually sent using WhatsApp bot programmatically or received by them. So it cannot cannot read the messages which was sent maybe 1 year back, that was not sent using bot. That is the program, and just by you personally. So as you can see, these are the list of messages which I have done like for about 2-3 months back. So sometimes you may have to clear all the previous messages, and you have to start afresh. So then you can use this third function of WhatsApp bot, which just clears all the old messages that were sent and received. So let's do that. So now, just for you to follow, the speed of bot is set very low, so that you can see what is happening here. Actually, it can be speeded up a lot. Maybe at the end of the video, we'll try that as well, how to make the bot run at a faster speed. So this might be repetitive for you now, like it just goes into the default group again and again, but yeah, you'll get the hang of it. So here you can see now the previous messages has returned none, which means all the old messages are cleared. Here you can see, like, for previously you can see even the send messages that is sent by you, and the received represents messages that are received by you, obviously. So we'll you can have a look at the documentation for better understanding. So now let's start doing the real objective of WhatsApp bot, that is to read new messages and send them. So now let's try to read the new messages that is available. So that can be done by calling this particular thing, WhatsApp bot dot get new messages. So you can use these two functions in together, that is that get new messages, that new messages there, and get new messages. So new messages star basically returns whether new messages are available or not. without opening WhatsApp. That is just checks whether the notification dot is there or not. But get new messages, maybe I'll show you what happens. Actually opens WhatsApp and turns on the 100 chat filter. So yeah, as you can see now, it again actually goes into the default group first. That is the during the constructor phase. So once if you are running it continuously, this won't be a repetitive process. So yeah, now it minimizes WhatsApp, and now it's going to open WhatsApp again to get the new messages as we are programmatically instructed. So it first goes, turns on the 100 chat filter, and it reads all the new messages one by one. So now we have actually gone into a group here. So what happens is that since like bot at first doesn't know who the users are really, it will actually go and search each person's by their number and name to get the username and password. So now it's just scroll down to the end of the chat, and then it's going to authenticate who has sent it. So it's going to go open the contact info, and it's going to copy the group name and the whether it's a group or a person. So now it's going to start copying all the messages. So the date time object which you gave in the setup process will be used here. And there is one small restriction, like limitation of WhatsApp bot, that is that you won't be able to read images. Now as you can see in this group there are about 6 people. Now it's going to go and search who those 6 people are, open their contact info, get their phone number and username. So it's like a cold start problem. So once like who on like about 100 if you're assuming 100 contacts, uh, it will get recorded each and every time you send to them. So the next time when you some messages come from the group memories, it won't again go and search for Nikhil, CS and other people. It will be directly stored in the DB locally. It is just in their same system. So you can have a look. It's going to take some time now. So it's going to go and authenticate all the different people. And in case you have not saved someone, the username and will be done. And yeah, that's it. That's a small limitation here. So it's a limitation of WhatsApp basically. And while sending for sending messages, you won't be able to send to people whose contact is not saved. Again, this is because in WhatsApp, as you may know, you may not be able to send a message to someone without actually saving their contact. So it's not a limitation of WhatsApp bot as a Python package. It's a limitation of the WhatsApp application. So basically, yeah. So that is something you have to take care of. So let's wait for it to read everything. So it has read all the messages, and now it's going to go back to the default group now, and it's going to minimize it. So here you can see all the list of messages that is read now. You can see it's from the group chat memories, and these are the list of messages here. So it's the date time timestamp at which it is sent. So you can see Nikhil CS has sent 2 a.m. I have to go on standby. This is regarding the IPL tickets. It's happening now. So my friends are discussing about that. And then we can see the next message. Only 50% of tickets will be opened as said by Jayamurgu. And then yes, Janesh. So basically you can see all the messages here. So again, I forgot to remove the send the previous message. So it's also a printer here. So now let's try to send some messages to someone. So you can send messages to both a personal chat and a group message. So if you're sending to a personal chat, you can either give the phone number or the name as exactly in WhatsApp. So for example, you can give my name Nanda or some other person, or the exact phone number as in WhatsApp. But you cannot remove the space here or something as rightly mentioned. So you can also see like the new messages returned are in this format. That is if username, is phone number, the date time stamp, and the message. So yeah, let's now try something. Then try sending maybe an text and an image about to me itself. So I'll give my number. Let's maybe let us send an image to me. So You can give the path of the image here. So it's going to send an or let's just send the image for now. The behavior is same for both of it. So let's run it. So using this, you can build sophisticated models. Maybe you can train something. You can just keep listening for new messages, and based on who has sent it, whether user, you can use the username or phone number or group, whatever you want to authenticate for your processing algorithm, and you can actually deploy your application on your own. So now it's again going to open WhatsApp and going to search my contact and send the image. So you might think why it's going to the group and again. So the reason behind this is, for example, you are inside my chat Nanda, and if I'm going to minimize it, and if, for example, I'm going to send a message, once WhatsApp opens, the message will be read and the 100 chat filter won't. If we turn on the 100 chat filter, we won't be able to filter those messages. So we'll be able to effectively miss the messages. So that's why it's built in this manner. So it's just authenticated whether it's inside the right chat, and as you can see, it is loading the image and it's going to send now. So you can see it's working perfectly now. It's again going to go inside the default group now. So once if you're maybe planning to run it 24/7 like a while to loop, this will be really effective. So coming to the last part of the video, let us now try to speed the bot. That is the last function of WhatsApp. Actually, there's one more. Like it's like there is an optimized version of send messages. You can basically cache the replies which that you want to send and send it at a stretch. So that will be really fast. You can see I'm going to send a in personal chat to this particular number. These are the list of replies. So it's going to be hello, hi. You can also send an image here. For example, let us send an image as well, and you can need to specify the path. So let's also, before doing that, speed the bot. So yeah, we'll wind up this video with this. So you can pass the list of replies in the send multiple messages, and let us maybe change the delays. So waiting time is the time spent for waiting for WhatsApp to load. So maybe I'll give it 0.1 seconds, and the mouse delay is the speed at which mouse moves, and typing speed can be really made even quicker. So let's start see. So I need to give it as a raw string basically, as this containing path. So let's run it. So still the first part of the constructor will be slow, as the function change time delays will be applied later. So it's going to go again into the group 1, 2, 3. So once this is done, the change time delays is going to be called, and now you can see the real speed of WhatsApp. So you can see now it's how fast it is. It's going tuck. So yeah. So that's what. So one thing you might have noticed, right? It has gone into inside the wrong chat instead of Nanda. So it was really fast. So you need to really play around with this time delay. That really works for a system. And yeah, hope you liked it. And see documentation for further details. Thank you.